What's up, y'all? We are back.
Hi.
The topic up for discussion is a man's role in the relationship. A man's role varies and is determined by the relationship he is currently maintaining. Every relationship that is started needs to be maintained and actively tended to, or else it will die. Such relationships include friends, family, your wife, and even children. Your relationship with Yahweh is paramount. It is more important than anything else and should be placed above all else. Without a good relationship with Yahweh, all other relationships go downhill and eventually will fail. Marriage is the relationship that you'll have to work the hardest to maintain, but it also provides the greatest benefit to you. It is the joining of souls between a man and a woman, the completeness that both of you were missing in your lives. Even those that do not acknowledge their feelings know the emptiness that loneliness brings. That is why Genesis 2:18 says, Yahweh Al-Hayam said, "It is not good that man should be alone. I will make him an helpmeet for him." Then in Genesis 2:22 it says, "And the rib which Yahweh Al-Hayam had taken from man, made he a woman, and brought her unto the man." Meaning, your wife was created and put into your life to help you, with you leading and Yahweh guiding. Genesis 2:23 continues, "And Adam," which means human in Hebrew, said, "This is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman because she was taken out of man." You need to realize that your wife is not only a part of you, but she is you. And once you get married, she becomes your primary concern. That is why Genesis 2:24 tells you, "Therefore a man shall leave his father and his mother, and hold fast to his wife, and they shall become one flesh." Marriage transforms your wife into your first family. The needs of your marriage, your wife, and yourself are now your number one priority. Genesis 2:25 continues with, "And they were both naked, the man and his wife, and they were not ashamed." Meaning, no one should ever see your nakedness except your spouse. It also symbolizes that you are to bear all to each other, without judgment, fear of ridicule, or threat of exposure. There should never be any shame in exposing yourself to your spouse, figuratively or literally. And the inner workings of your relationship should always remain personal and private. They weren't ashamed because in life we are flawed, but in marriage we strive together towards perfection. The goal is to grow closer to each other by growing closer to Yahweh while helping each other grow. In order to do so, you must be completely transparent. There are to be no secrets, no matter how big or small. Nothing is to be withheld, omitted, or conveniently left out under any circumstances. You are also not to bring up the past, no matter what, because it will always cause an argument. When you marry, you are saying that you accept them as they currently are. You accept their flaws, shortcomings, and negative character traits, even if those never change. Marrying says you are willing to spend the rest of your life with your wife and her flaws. Proverbs 19:14 says, "House and riches are the inheritance of the fathers, and a prudent wife is from Yahweh." Prudent is an adjective that means acting with or showing care or thought for the future. That means your wife is a gift from Yahweh, and you should never forget that, and always treat her as such. Proverbs 18:22 says, "Whoso findeth a wife, findeth a good thing, and obtaineth favor of Yahweh." Meaning, finding your wife is Yahweh showing you favor, and is proof of his love for you. Proverbs 5:18-19 says, "Let thy fountain be blessed, and rejoice in the wife of thy youth. Let her be as the loving hind and pleasant roe. Let her breast satisfy thee at all times. And be thou ravished always with a love." Meaning, intimate, sensual, and sexual attractions are just as important as communication, time, empathy, and emotional needs. Most men misinterpret and most women rebel against the second half of Genesis 3:16, where it says, "And thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee." Rule, in this sense, means several things. It means head of household, as in provider, protector, and overseer. It means the final say. Although things are to be discussed as a team, the husband gets the last word. He is the determining factor if a complete agreement cannot be made, but must always put his marriage before himself. It means decision maker. Plans need to be made. Preparation and delegation will always be required. It means leader. There are times that a call has to be made on the spot, or if things don't go according to plan. It does not, nor has it ever, meant maid, servant, or slave. The command rule puts man in charge in the relationship. But the position is more like team captain or coach rather than parent to child. The reason man rules over woman is because of Lilith. She was Adam's first wife and constantly rebelled against Adam and Yahweh. They were equals at first, but could never agree because she refused to compromise or even listen to anything Adam had to say. We will discuss more about Lilith in the next video. Until then, be blessed.
Be blessed.